Mr. Shilling, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for changing Gabriel's life. School is such an important experience in a child's life, and you made that possible for Gabriel. And there's not a word big enough to tell you how much I appreciate everything you've done for him.
Here's your article.
Gabriel has eosinophilic esophagitis. What that means is there's a white blood cell called an eosinophil that attacks his body when food is present.
Really, I'm allergic to everything you can name, like corn, milk, wheat, apples, oranges, lettuce, rice, tomatoes, potatoes, cows. Really, the list goes on and on. Everything you can really think of.
There's a lot of foods that being around them causes an airborne reaction, and he has that with a handful of foods, and that's what makes it hard for him to go to school, to go certain public places, places where food's served, all of that. So it's limiting. It limits him from a lot of activities that is normal daily life for the rest of the world. Gabriel was born in California, in Sacramento, and he lived there for the first portion of his life until we moved here 2 years ago. Since the first day with Gabriel's experience with Mr. Shilling has done everything to try and make it better.
So his mom came in September and we had a meeting. And she brought up the fact that when they were in California, she wanted to do FaceTime with the school, just a little bit, you know, so that Gabriel could meet some other students and maybe get a lesson or two. As soon as I heard that, I was like, yeah, that makes sense, so why don't we just try doing that? So it was probably less than a week later we started FaceTime. I don't remember why or how, but somehow a Vigo was brought up at one point, so I said, well, let me look into it. And as I said, the more we started doing it, the more we realized the possibilities. A Vigo is a telepresence machine. A student from home would use it to attend school. The Vigo itself is on a motorized platform. The student at home controls the Vigo. He can tilt up, down, left, right. He can go around the classroom all he wants. So that I, as a teacher, when I walk around and do something on the board, he can go up to it and see it better, those kinds of things. It also takes pictures, zooms in, zooms out, and does those kinds of things for the student too. So from home, he can be as, you know, as close to being here in reality as possible.
We had been familiar with the Vigo, we had seen it on the news, and we knew that this was something that we dreamed about for Gabriel to have in school. We knew it was something that would change his life. There's very few people you meet in a lifetime that's willing to go so far above and beyond to make a difference in your life. And you know, I think that's a goal for a teacher, you know, is to be able to change lives. So Mr. Shilling has done that for us, and those changes will stay with Gabriel for the rest of his life.
Well, I like to say thank you. And I mean that in the most sincere way possible, because he really changed my life and he made me look at things differently. And it was really just a big difference that I wasn't looking for, but I hoped for, you know? And he looked for it for me. He climbed mountains. He did everything he could to help me, and he did it successfully, and he helped me, and it was great.
To have him so happy about it, I mean, that was great. He made me a book at the end of the year, and it says, because of you, I have friends. How does it get better than that? It's not because of me. I just, you know, was lucky. I had to make the connection. That was it.